Okay, I think we are live. Just give people a second to join. Hopefully, somebody joins. If you're watching this after the fact, feel free to just skip on forward. If you're in the chat, let me know if you can hear me, how the volume looks like, the usual. It's been about a month or so, or more. Oh God, since we've done some lives. Volume is good. Okay, perfect. So I'll just get started and we will go from there. And let's get started. So we've got Team West against Team East. Hi, your mom. Very early stream today. I had an hour or two. I figured, you know what? It's the afternoon. Baby's down for a nap. Later on in the evening probably might be too late. Hi, Milky. So yeah, let's take a look at who's playing. Got the Viper to the north as the Mayans. His teammate Kylar as the Slavs in gray, orange. Sostratus as the Cumans. And Michael, what's the... Michael La. Just call him Michael. Because otherwise I will sound like a crazy person who keeps going, it looks like Ganji has already taken Michael's ox. A simple map. Let's take a look at Team East. As we saw Ganji, the Japanese in green and purple, Samaro as the Bulgarians, Nolo as the Franks, and in red, and the two bushes tell us these are the Gurjaras, played by Saladin. Okay, he should have probably spawned the Saracens, no? With a name like that. I wonder if they picked civs. I wonder if they did. Oh, this is super risky. Rhinos come with a big attack bonus, by the way, against camels +8. This is a risky move here by Saladin. He has to be careful. You have to stay just enough ahead of this Rhino not to take damage, but also not too far ahead. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. 45 HP already down. And what the hell happened here? Okay. So the camel, remember, the camel can't garrison. He's gonna lose the camel. Oh, this is why you don't use... Oh my God. This is why you do not use camels to get herdables, or huntables rather. And now our Slav moving forward. Who has Hussars in this game? That is not a bad question. Let's take a look. You are gonna put some good stress on my game knowledge here. Humans, definitely Mayans we can rule out. Do the Slavs get Hussars? Let me take a look, quick look. Yes, they do. And Burgundians, I don't know about the Burgundians. Yeah, they do, but no bloodlines. So 3 out of the 4 here. The Franks definitely do not get Hussars, right? What is happening here, by the way? Oh, look at this. The Viper has tried to sneak in a villager. Let's follow along on their journey. Oh my God, the Viper managed to trap him in temporarily. You know, we'll follow along Nolo's villager as he tries to defend against this. Okay, never mind. Brings brings the scout and defends in like a quick second. Yeah, the Franks don't get Hussars, right? I think the other ones do, I want to say. The Japanese. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, the Japanese no Hussars as well. So we got 3 Hussars to 2. Although, who has the best Hussar? I don't know. What is the best faction to play? Ooh. Jimbo, that depends on your style of play. What do you like? Archers? Do you like cavalry units? Do you like infantry? Siege weapons? Hera would be sad. Why, does Hera love the Franks? So Saladin here really putting some early game pressure on the Viper. Oh, he likes Hussars? I mean, who doesn't like Hussars? There was once somebody who commented on one of my videos about how there was a civilization that I forget which civ I was casting, but it was one that didn't have Hussars. And I said it's a, you know, they have Paladin, I think, but not Hussars. I think it might have even been the Franks. And this person really lay into me saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Paladin is the most powerful, this. And I basically told him, like, how many games end in Paladins versus how many games end in Hussars? Missing Hussars, I think, is a lot worse than missing Paladins in 1v1 random maps. In deathmatch, yeah, sure. Paladins is obviously the unit you would miss more. You like to play cavalry. In that case, let's have a think. If you like to play cavalry, and I'm assuming, Jimbo, you're playing random maps, not like deathmatch. You're playing like these kinds of games, right? Where you start in Dark Age. Skirmishers against AI and full stone walls. That's not a bad way to practice your skirmisher. If you're starting with a random game like this, I would say maybe try the Cumans. And the reason I say that is, number one, their stables are cheaper, and their cavalry get progressively faster as the game goes on. But if you like cavalry, honestly, I think probably to give you the most diverse kind of experience, being able to go a million different ways, try the Persians. Because I think they're the only civ in the game that has access to fully upgraded Hussars, Paladins, and heavy camel riders. And so if you're looking for super fun early game aggression and super fast units, I would try maybe the Cumans. Otherwise, maybe try the Persians. And if you're in the mood for something a little bit slower, elephants, for example, I would love the Vietnamese. I love their elephants. See what's going on here on the map. So Saladin, lowest score on his team, is keeping the Viper pretty busy. Their scores are not that far apart. And look at this, just villager on villager. Let's kind of go around the map and see what's going on here. Milky, I think you're thinking of the Franks, right? What does it do? I think it makes the stables work 40% faster, I want to say. Chivalry. Okay, so let's go left to right on this map. We've got a bit of a narrow corridor here with a... I don't know what this part is, but this part very much divided by the players. Blue trying to bust his way in. This green villager kind of just staring at him. And then decides, you know what, I'll just keep an eye on you. I don't want to waste any more time here. Red and teal are trying to stop the Viper from busting into their base. Yeah, I think it's 40%. At the same time, though, Nolo has already snuck in a stable, and has one villager kind of hiding. Okay. So here's your Frankish bonus. Take a look at the scout on the left, the HP, and the scout on the right HP. There's that extra 20%, 45 to 54. Ganji is the last on his team to go up to feudal. Will hit it now. And Michael, having spent so much time, expended so much energy, has also just hit feudal. So everyone's in feudal. Except now there are a bunch of players. Kylar and Samaro, not surprising, the players in the pockets are the first to hit Castle Age. And let's see what's going on here. This is a bit of a mess here. Has the Viper been poked yet? No, I mean, he lost that one Rhino, which kind of sucks. Remember, the Mayan resources do last longer. So losing any kind of resources is super shitty for them. Okay, Viper kind of just hiding this one villager here. While Red and Teal... Oh, lucky for him, Teal didn't try to go after this Rhino. I mean, with this forest in the way, who can blame him? Bit of a derpy spearman here. Okay. All right, looks like Michael is trying to bust his way in here, our Burgundian. But the Frankish stable is still up. I'm surprised that Kylar isn't taking this down with his knights. Instead, he's moving forward. The Viper has been discovered, and look at this micro out of the Viper. Oh, man. It must be so hard to play against somebody with amazing micro like this. Look at this, traps. Red's villager. How the hell did this even happen? At the same time, it looks like Teal did manage to lose control of one of the rhinos. And look at Noho's spearmen. They're like the zoo animals in this game. The rhinos are roaming free, and the spearmen are behind gates. This is incredible. But the knights are here. Saladin is in trouble. Oh, Jimbo, I love the Bulgarians. Especially now that they buffed the Conic, the dismounted Conic, and gave him a bit more armor. I love the Bulgarians. Their two-handed swordsman with the Baggins upgrade, the Bilbo Baggins upgrade, basically are like mini Teutonic knights. Oh, I didn't even notice there's a third spearman trapped here. Holy shit, the Viper just going around. This is like, who here's a Marvel MCU fan? What's the name of Benicio del Toro's character in Guardians of the Galaxy? The Collector? Or something like that? The one who has all these people and animals and things trapped so he can collect them. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, exactly. I think actually... I'm going to call you Shadow. I don't know how to... OSHXDXW. I'm going to assume it's Shadow. I think this game predates his Alcatraz experiments. I think this is like a week old, this game. But yeah, it's been fun watching him play on Alcatraz. I'll be doing a video on that eventually as well once more players start playing it, because the I think the record right now is something like 1 minute and 40 something seconds, which is absolutely crazy. By the way, our Mayan, 2 barracks and a monastery here, together with Gray, are about to dislodge our Gurjara. But never discount Gurjara. I mean, look at... This is what happens when you steal the Viper's Rhino, by the way. This is just what happens. He says F you, and then builds a giant siege workshop right within view of your town center, within your structures. He wants you to know that he's coming for you. With his Eagle Scouts, poorly upgraded. Oh, he has 9 videos about it? Does anyone have trade yet? Doesn't really look like it. Still a bit too early. We are not quite yet at the 25 to 30 minute mark of the game where stuff starts hitting the fan. Oh, the Gurjaras, remember, they can garrison their livestock. And now the Viper, you take one of my rhinos, I will take 6 of your bull, oxen, water, buffalo, whatever the heck you want to call it. And now he parades them in front of Saladin. Oh my goodness. Saladin managed to take 2 though. Takes 2 of them back. The Viper, holy moly, what a move there. I see why he placed the siege workshop right there to block those buffaloes so they couldn't just head home right after he stole them. And why is this still up? Spearman still trapped. Spearman still trapped. Spearman not trapped but not paying attention, attacking the palisade. Blue still moving forward with a few towers. Nothing really happening to the south of the map. All the action is up here, where a Slav Mayan combined 1-2 punch. Milky, are you asking in this specific game? Or which of the civs have the best mid-game? Like in general. I think the Romans are a pretty strong contender for the best mid-game with their +4/+4 armor on their infantry. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, look at this train. Look at this train of death and destruction. The knight says, F that, I don't want to fight this tiger. Backs away, says, I've got more important things to do, but the villager's already blocked in. The tiger says, come at me, bro. And then just immediately dies. I mean, I don't mind the Cuman building a siege workshop, but why are you building it all the way here in the middle of nowhere? Why not head south? You've got so much space to build to support. In this game, who's going to have the best mid game? That's going to be hard to say. I mean, it doesn't look like Teal is going to have any mid game period, seeing as how the Viper is just ruining his base. These two knights attacking a house. But this town center is still up, still has 7 villagers in it, and now the Viper wants to take it down. Where is Red? Where is our Frank? He's got just the 3 trapped spearmen in that one knight we saw across the map. Why is he not helping Teal? And look at Teal wants to get in and he can't because Red has already blocked everything out here. Who's going to have the best mid game? Ooh, definitely one of the pocket civs. And now Saladin F's around and finds out what happens when you take the Viper's Rhino. Not 1, not 2, but 8 Eagle Warriors chasing a single villager. What are their upgrades now? Just a +1 armor, and they are not warriors at all. They are still scouts. Town center evicts its tenants. Where is Teal's villager? She is heading south. Is this the only Look at Teal's population. It's just this one villager. He has barely enough wood to build a town center. Where is he going to build it? And Red needs to shore up his defenses because once the Viper finishes with this base, I mean, look at this. This is literally the epitome of nice town. I'll take it. I love synchronized poking in this game. And the market falls as well. Okay. Okay, protected by a Krepost. Not terrible location here. But Ganji, our Japanese, is starting to push out. Will he be able to stop construction of this castle? This is what happens when you go a little bit too far forward. Gets a villager. The villager goes right after the Mangonel. The Mangonel has no issue with this. It's going to get repaired while the villager takes damage from 3 other villagers. And now the Kipchaks are out. Kipchak against the Knight. What's the attack speed on a Kipchak, by the way? 2.2. So the Knight's 1.8. Should be able to outdo it. Oh, I thought he was for sure going to get that second one. I mean, an interesting wall off. Remember, the Cumans don't have stone walls, so they're basically stuck on palisades. But their palisades are still better than the Goths. Theirs come with 33% more HP. Teal has been knocked off of his base. This is the last remaining. Oh, he's got enough food for 1 more villager. Somebody send this man a herdable. For now, he's getting wood so he can build another farm. Oh, Ganji wasn't able to stop this castle from going up, so it does go up. Any Cousteliers? Yes, one already being built. This Frankish stable still there. Okay, so now the Viper and Kyle are making themselves at home inside our Gurjara base. Green telling his teammates, hey, I got this. Don't worry about me. I don't think he's seen Orange making his way over here. Yeah, he hasn't seen that the Cuman is starting to reinforce the Burgundian army. And oh, here we go. He's going to find out in a second. What kind of army does Ganji have? None. He's got 42 fishing ships. He's got 5 pikemen. And he is about to discover that this map, even though it's called Rage Forest, is actually Arabia right now. Okay, Kipchaks, though, are going to run straight into a town center, so they're going to have to back away. Yeah. Sends one to the front to dry arrow fire. Genji doesn't notice. He will now that it's under attack. The problem for Genji is purple and has pivoted all the way north here. Conics. And look at that. He turned them Japanese with the stirrups upgrade. 1.8 attack speed. Otherwise, these guys are the slowest attacking melee cavalry in the game. Genji, emergency power, and okay, the Kipchaks. The Conics. Samaro with the highest score in the game. Double teaming the map here. Doesn't need to get rid of the Kipchaks, just needs to get rid of these onagers. And now all of the long-range aggression is dead, but Orange just needs to produce trebuchets and he should be a-okay. Another path cut through the forest. Oh man, it looks like Genji is the one who cut it with his onager. Oh, Boyars are out. Oh man, just when you think you've stabilized and you're doing okay, out comes this mounted Teutonic Knight with 11 melee, 7 pierce armor. That being said, look at the Viper's base. Look at the Viper's base. Plumed Archers are going to do Jack Diddley against the Elite Conic with 6 pierce armor. These guys attack on a 7, which means they do 1 damage per shot. No bonus. Their bonus is against infantry, not cavalry. And look at red. Our Frank is pushing out, reclaiming lost Gurjara territory. But Boyars have to be careful. Sure, they're tanky, but there's only 4 of them. Now there's 6. Feel more confident. Oh, these throwing axemen are... Actually, is this castle and the stone patch creating a wall-off? It seems so, because he put his throwing axemen in here. And look at him maneuvering his throwing axemen around a bunch of gates. Converts one of the Boyars. Look how little damage the throwing axemen are actually doing to this unit here in the middle. Look at how powerful this frickin' Boyars are. Somebody needs some gunpowder. Red desperately trying to wall himself. Oh my god, he got the wall up just in time. Well, there you go, Milky. Who has the best mid-game? So far, it's looking like our Frank. But Genji is also pushing out 8 onagers. The Conics here are enough to save against the Kipchaks. The castle is down. What a crazy turn of events. How is Teal doing, by the way? 7, 8 villagers. He is producing as much as he can, even though that is not a lot at all. Every little bit helps the war effort. And now Genji taking a minute, pausing, destroying some of this infrastructure with his trebs right before he pushes into here. And look at our Burgundian trying to wall it. Oh my god, Genji just killed a half of his own halberdiers. And he did it again. Not the cleanest of attack rounds here from our green Japanese. Okay, Frankish castles are gonna fall or take damage, but you know what? They're Frankish castles. They're pretty damn cheap. You'll have hoardings in 15 seconds, which will make them a little tankier, and ballistics as well. So in about 15 seconds, these are going to be some pretty damn good castles. What does he have behind this? Nothing. Trade carts. 88 gold is a good amount, but it does look like that our Frank is starting to get dislodged. I mean, this is so many freaking Boyars. 45 Boyars. Same time, though. Uh-oh. Michael. Or is it Mackle? I don't know how to pronounce this player's name. I'm just going to call him Michael. Is collapsing. He has no army supply. He's at 84 villagers. Which town center is going up to Imperial? The one in the back. Good choice. Because this one's about to fall. Any second now. And oh no. Our Frank's excursion to the north is short-lived as the Viper reclaims land that was reclaimed from the Viper's conquest. And look at this, no more gates. Red has just barricaded himself in, but there's a bit of a gap here where just one house with 990 HP stands. What happened to the Trebs that were here? There they are. No siege engineers. Siege engineers means that these Frankish Trebs are going to outrange the Vipers. And holy moly, what do you do against this many Boyars? You have to go gunpowder. Our Gurjara has to get his butt up. He needs to get those camels with the 40% extra bonus damage. Remember, the Gurjara camels are pretty damn impressive. Siege onager for our oh my god, I was gonna say our Boyar. No, our Slav. 48 61 elite Boyars. The Viper, what's he calling here? What does he want to bust through the forest? And we've got ourselves yet another split map situation where one team is pushing in through one side, green with a little bit of purple's help. I think green's okay. Purple might want to move his Conics. By the way, let's take a look at the dismounted Conics and see that new 2 base armor. Oh man, that makes them tanky. 5 melee, 6 pierce. I think purple might want to start pivoting north to start helping his teammate out. And our Gurjara needs to get a stable up. You should not be banking 380 wood. Build a stable. Get those Gurjara camels out. They need to help against the Boyars. Because if the Boyars just show up here to the south, all of this army is dead. And this gap in the wall. Pretty crazy to me that Nolo left this gap. Where are the rest of the Boyars, by the way? Oh, they cut a path. Oh no, and Teal's base is open for business. Purple notices it though. Red saw it with the outpost, I hope. Gonna lose one Boyar. Gonna lose one Boyar. No, he does not. The Japanese monk a little slow on the take, but oh, look at this quick wall off. Quick wall off, plus they got rid of the onager, which means that these Boyars don't have many places to go. They can attack the market, they can chase the trade carts, but they're going to chase them right into pikemen. And remember, Japanese infantry, 33% faster attack, makes them lightning quick. Viper not really able to get much done here with all of his Trebs. He knocked down one castle, the other castle survives. Sanctity for 0 monks. And Ganji just says, you know what, F that. I'm not even going to bother wasting time. Purple, you do the cleanup. I'm just pushing straight up the guts. He has to be careful with these attack rounds, though. He's losing a bunch of his own units as he continues to clean up, creating more space for towers. Ganji's economy is absolutely roaring at the moment. 140 civilians, 42 fishing ships. Boyars tried to come in. Monk. Oh, what a ballsy monk trying to get that relic. See, the issue here is for Nolo, he's so safe, so secure behind these stone walls. How many bombards? 5 bombards, 3 Trebs. But if there's just one Treb that pokes a hole in any of these defenses, he's got nothing. He's got a bunch of halberdiers, 10 halberdiers. And look at our slab going all the way to the extremity here. The only person researching upgrades on Team West is the Viper at the moment. Hand cannoneers here for our Burgundian are going to be able to absolutely wreck these Conics. You can give them 2 base armor. That means nothing to a unit that attacks on a 17 plus 4. Oh, Burgundians. Ooh, loses a few, or rather 1. This is a lot of Treb action here for our Japanese. 11 Trebs. Did he get Cataparuto? Let's see if they, how fast they pack and unpack. Yeah, he did get Cataparuto. Look at that attack speed down from 10 to 7.5. But oh no, plumed archers are in the trade route. And Teal has been knocked down yet again. What an absolute disaster here. Red. the Conics doing what they can. They're not a weak unit on the whole, but against Boyars, I don't know. Okay, now we can start picking away at these plumed archers. Man, they are annoying. Man, they're fast. Fastest foot archer in the game, but Teal, look at this. Realize that something's a-coming. Relocated already to the south. Let's see these guys pack and unpack. Yeah, he definitely has Cataperuto. Look at how fast these Trebs pack and unpack. Look at the lightning speed. Look at that. That's incredible. In a matter of seconds, but he's unpacking in front of gunpowder, in front of... Oh, Ganji. Ganji here taking a big risk, continuing to push in, trying to get this last castle here, and the only castle in the immediate vicinity. Not too sure it's that really important, that castle. Okay, I was gonna say get the Trebs first. But look at this, the Krepos, the castle from our Franks has allowed them to stabilize. What's going on up here? Okay, now this is a lot more. But again, you're fighting infantry against a unit with an attack bonus against infantry. And look at this, the vision because of these walls. Red sees everything. He sees all the movement. Oh, these bombard cannons have to be careful. They are very exposed. Boyar's moving in through the right. I'm not sure they even need to worry here. With plumed archers on the high ground and an attack bonus, Viper splits off a contingent to the left, trying to snipe away these bombard cannons. Yeah, look how fast these halberdiers melt. I don't think Reddy, oh my god, Gray even needed to worry about that. But at the same time, Conics returning the favor. Not the quickest moving unit, but all of the plumed archers here in the center are dead. Down to 41 is the Viper, and it looks like Ganji has been stopped in his tracks. But look at this infrastructure that he's established. 13 towers. So his towers, and he got Yasuma, so they fire multiple arrows now, are going to clean up this infrastructure. At the same time, the Bulgarian and Ganji together are taking the last remaining gold. Is there any other gold left here? Yes, there is, which our Japanese is taking. And over here. Okay, so one base down per team. Boyar's trying to shove their way in, but they're in a choke point. Why are the onagers not firing? Fire, fire, fire. Forget your halberdiers. Get the Boyars. Oh, no, these aren't Boyars. Never mind. Brain fart out of me. Trebs shooing away the plumed archers. Does the Viper notice? He notices too late. Oh, 2 plumed archers died in the most gruesome way possible. And Nolo is replacing his wall off. Wow. What an absolute epic game. I mean, we're 54 minutes in. Mika, very high elo players. And look at this, the infantry making its way. Have they, by the way, seen that there's this expansion here? Yeah, I'm assuming they've seen the villagers, the farms. Red continues to hold the line at 1v2. Oh, the Viper losing a whole bunch of plumes. And now look at the halberdiers, but no more castle support. What's behind the castle? Is it a wall off? No, it's not. It's completely open. The villagers swarming, trying to contain the breach. Will they? Yes, they will, but a bunch of them are left on the other side of the wall. Oh, they are dead meat. No, 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 no. Don't open the gate. Don't open the gate for your enemies. Purple needs to pivot. Purple needs to help out here. He needs to send Conics. What does he have? 56 Conics. And red is collapsing. The gate has been destroyed. His Trebs are exposed to plumed archer fire, even though they are firing on them. Our Frank has 54 halberdiers in production. Teal pinging over here. Wonder why. Maybe he wants a market. Yeah, there's that market. What is Teal doing? Get those camels out already. Get those camels out. Start helping against these Boyars. Because remember, all that armor means nothing against bonus. And here we go. The Conics are here. But the plumes, so many plumed archers. 42 of them here. Just sniping at these halberdiers endlessly. Oh, waste the Conics against halberdiers. Genji has still maintained his onager count, by the way. 18 kills, 3 friendly fire. I'm surprised it's 3. But I don't know if he notices that there's a sneaky couple of bombard cannons up here who are slowly just shelling away, or are they just doing attack rounds? I thought they were shelling away, and now here we go. Purple discovers Sostratus's fishing industry. Purple pinging over here says your market is down. We need to rebuild. We need to keep our trade going. And our Slav, what are his resources like? Yeah, no wonder he's not building boyars anymore. He's got barely anything. And the plumed archers, my goodness. 6 armor against 9 attack now. And a cocky, very aggressive castle here out of our Slav. How many villagers is he sending? 11 villagers will get this castle up super quick, but look at this. The trebs are exposed. Does Purple notice? Nope, he does not. He instead runs face first into a bunch of halberdiers. Sounds like a flat tire on it. I know, we love the sound of Conics attacking, that thumping sound. Oh no, oh no. Oh, the Viper found himself, and Red deletes the market, knowing that any future trade carts are going to get attacked and destroyed, but Red's base is gone. He is himself now in need of a new base, but there's units in here. 1 halberdier, 1 onager. Wow, what an incredible yin-yang situation. Viper has to be careful not to take unnecessary damage. There's a lot of infrastructure here in the way, but Red, no trebs. Teal, not helping. Purple, no trebs at all. Look at the army supply at the top of your screen. Team West, 206 against 74. Oh, goodness gracious. Things are not looking good for Team East. I mean, I know the scores say that the Vipers team is losing, and it's funny that you say he didn't get a fishing boom. He loves getting his fish on. But I don't think this is accurate. I mean, first of all, the scores are like 100. Oh my god, they're so similar. I think it's misleading. I think Genji is doing an amazing job, but Genji alone can't win this game. Our Conic is starting to stall out. He's now moved on to light cavalry. Yasama towers are going to be able to do a good amount of damage, but with Red collapsing, I don't know about the longevity of Team East's army here. I mean, their army now is up from 70 to the 90 to 100, but how much of that is just pure halberdier? Where is this army, by the way? Oh, it's all light cavalry from Purple. Oh, lordy. Heal pinging over here. I wonder what he wants. Maybe he's telling Purple to delete those farms. Oh yeah, they need space to wall off. I thought he was going to build infrastructure. Look at that. Purple deleting his own farms. And our Gurjara has rebuilt his base. He's got his population back to 105. Start getting out your camels. Man, the Gurjara is such a tough civilization to crack. Unless you crack him nice and early like the Viper and Kylar did. Here we go. More Conics streaming in. This is a lot of gunpowder out of our blue Burgundian. But the hand cannoneers are all but dead. This is the last group remaining here. These 3. And that's it. No more hand cannoneers for our Burgundian. All he's got left are 9 bombard cannons, which are not going to do much against cavalry, I should imagine. And things are just going absolutely pear-shaped here for everybody. 2 bases down for each team, but looks like purple's getting pushed into now. His base is forfeit. Wow, what is going on? How did red behind us manage to get his wall back up? Explain to me how this all happened. Oh goodness, our slab needs to bring in some of that cheaper siege to help take care of that. Okay. And look at Team East's army supply. I mean, come on, 40 to 250. You can't wall forever. Age of Empires is very much a game of flat Earth. You cannot run around. You cannot disappear. There is a finite amount of space. Red is pinging over here saying, hey, we need to figure out a way of dealing with these siege rams. Otherwise, all the walls in the world are not going to help. Yeah, now the scores are looking a little bit different. I think the scores were very similar just because Ganji on his own has more than Michael and Sostratus combined. But with Saladin out of the picture for so long, I wonder if he's sending resources, if he's slinging his teammates now, because he is going full balls to the wall civilian population. He's got all so... Why does he need 3,000 wood? Our Gurjara. Now red has rebuilt here in blue's former base. Blue and orange knocked out, but look at these insane cumin barracks. They get discounts on archery ranges and stables, so he of course builds 16 barracks. Plus, there are those cumin hussars. Look at that movement speed. Yikes. Absolutely lightning fast. And 6 pierce armor means they don't really care too much about these keeps. Although, you know what? With 3 arrows being fired, maybe they should. Here we go. The Viper being pushed back here by Conics, by Japanese infantry. But all these walls are now helping the Viper. Teal might want to just delete these walls. The Viper's going to create a bunch of choke points here where his archers are just going to be able to wreck whatever comes at them at the same time. It does look like Ganji is finally getting pushed back. Yeah, exactly. To lose with the Gurjaras, I think they just knocked them out too quickly. Again, Shrivamshas are en route. Not terrible. You know what? Against the Plume, the Shrivamshas are going to wreck them. But what are the upgrades like for Teal here? Non-existent. These Shrivamshas are going to be base model. Super cheap. No upgrades at all. 8 attack, 1 pierce armor. But remember, they dodge 5. Oh, gross. They dodge 5 projectiles. Oh my god. Oh my god. 51 kills. 50 of that is economy. Yikes. And now our Cumin is back with those super lightning fast hussars to the left. Our Slav is back with what? 71 halberdiers. The only saving grace here for Team East is that how much of Team West supply is actually just halbs. A lot of it, 100 of it almost, 85 of it is just plain halberdiers. And nobody's playing Bohemians, right? So the halberdiers don't come with any extra bonus attack. Oh, it looked like a Mangonel was trying to shoot at these bombard cannons. And our Burgundian back to 25 hand cannoneers. Buying stone for 300 gold. Oh no, now purple's being raided here. Sumero's in trouble. There is nothing here except these towers to defend, and the towers are focusing on the structures instead of on the Hussar. Okay, now they do. Okay, so the Hussars do end up dying. Conics walking backwards, it looks like. I mean, look at this. Sumero has been left alone. He's still got a town center. It's producing villagers. They're being sent this way. Has Team West just not seen this? No, he's seen it. Bloomed Archers taking on Frankish Light Cab. Oh my god, the Viper. He's got a lot of wood. He's got more gold than I think every other player in the game combined. Hi, Super Gen. By the way, we haven't seen a lot of siege onagers yet. Oh no, look at this traffic jam here. Might want to onager some of this forest down to make room. This is a lot of Shrevamshas. He's now an Imperial. Is Teal finally at the hour 15-minute mark? There's some onager action. Yellow pinging over here saying there is a big old body of conics. And look at the army supply, 144 to 210. All of a sudden, Team East, dare I say the better army supply, 32 Shrevamsha riders. Japanese infantry, 39 conics. I mean, no, not really. Look at this. Oh, Burgundian gunpowder. Oh, goodness gracious. The trade route, the trade route. Red is trying to make something happen here. Some kind of defense. He's got no resource. He's literally got 9 gold. What the heck did the Viper just spend 3,000 gold on? His plumed archers. Okay, purple tilling fields. Undiscovered. Man, the Viper just entering choke points. 30 kills for these units. But where are these conics going? Look at this mess of trade over here. Where are the Shrevamshas, by the way? Why are they not chasing down plumed archers? Blue pinging over here, reminding Orange that he's got a lot of army here. Orange gets the message, moves the army forward. What are the ranges on these towers? Basically, they're identical. Siege, or rather trade route open to the south to avoid these annoying bombard towers. But oh no, yet again we remember that with onagers and siege onagers and a bunch, this is not a closed map anymore. But Shrevamshas are here, a little late to the party. They will be able to get a few plumed archers though. They're elite. They dodge 7 projectiles now. Needs to get... No, never mind. They are. I think they are fully upgraded now. Yeah, they are. Look at that movement speed. 1.76. The Cuman Hussar at 1.74. Wow. So we've got the battle of speed over here. Oh no, do not engage into halberdiers. Why? Why are you doing this? This is not what these guys were designed for. Loses a lot of Shrevamsha. Still has 31 left though. And now the Viper, look at him pinging on the map. Why is he pinging? I think he wants an alternative trade route because of, look at this congestion. This is where you want your Shrevamshas. But the Viper's army finally to the south gets caught out and destroyed. Ganji's push, strong as it was, is now being nullified. And look at Ganji's score. 12,000 above the next highest score. Okay, Shrevamshas catch themselves some plumes? Nope. Oh, never mind. The siege catches the plume. Why are the Shrevamshas not in the center is what I want to know. 22 hand cannoneers remain for our Burgundian in blue. Let's take a look at purple and green. Okay, so far they're just defending with a bunch of towers. Remember, the towers have the same range, but blue's got 3 bombard cannons here. Oh no, choke point galore here. Oh, what a waste of conics. East is holding surprisingly well. And not only are they holding, take a look at their army supply, 146. Somehow, I think it's this trade. Are you kidding me? It's returning 3 gold? No, that can't be. That must be something. 108 gold, okay. I don't know why that guy was carrying 3 gold on his back. But look at this stream of units out of blue and orange. Army supplies are close-ish. When you ignore all the halberdiers, but look at the Viper. 80 plumed archers going up to 100. Shrevamshas are desperately needed here right now. And look at the Viper's resources. Supergen, you thought he was rich before. Now he's not rich. Now he's wealthy. What was the Chris Rock skit about the difference between rich and wealthy? How sports, an NBA player is rich and the person who writes his salary check is wealthy. That is what the Viper is now. 5,000 gold, 20,000 wood. He doesn't need these resources. Okay, Shrevamsh's showing up here to the east, but they're clumped. Look how little damage these plumes are doing to these light cav. Man, if the Shrevamshas can just manage to get rid of these plumes, at least some temporary help. Oh my god, our Japanese is building war galleys. Looks like he's losing his onagers to siege onagers. Man, those cheaper Slavic siege units are coming out to play. Oh, I don't even think he needs chakrams to delete these guys. The Shrevamshas will do it just fine. And look at the Viper. Look at this micro killing trade carts while at the same time attacking Shrevamshas. The war galleys are doing what they can. 40 has become 34. Their HP is basically half of what it was. And the Viper knows he's going to lose these. That's why he's queuing up already 18 more. But the question is, how much damage are these guys going to get done? The Shrevamshas, by the way, are dead. Okay, never mind. It looks like a confusing group here. 27 of them moving in from the left. 32 has become 31. But now they're going to get surrounded. The Viper didn't see that there's this big contingent coming, and they are surrounded. 31 becomes 21 in the blink of an eye. The Viper puts them in a little bit of a corner here. But Teal just needs to delete a few houses, and the surround is real. 18, 16, 15, and he is just going to lose. The Viper is not even bothering to attack the Shrevamshas anymore. Or the Shrevamshas. Now he's just focusing on the trade. He's also has... how many? 33 plumes to the left. Team East are holding, and their army supply is now down only 50. They're up to 180 army supply. Wow. What an absolute crazy game here. And our Gurjara is getting elephant archers. Really? Interesting. I thought he would for sure just go camels with their extra bonus attack. Oh, but our Cumin has paladins, the fastest paladins in the game. Take a look at their speed, 1.56 compared to the usual 1.49 with husbandry. Random halberdier, where were you? Where did you come from? Oh, I read still has a barracks here. The barracks that's producing units. But the Viper yet again, holy shit, how many trade cards has the Viper killed this game? The Shrevamshas are desperately needed here. 36 kills, 29 of them are villagers and trade cards. The scores are very different. Japanese infantry with their lightning fast attack here are moving in. But these Shrevamshas need to pivot left. He needs to go help out against those plumed archers. I thought I saw, but you know what? The Yasima Towers should be able to do a good job of that as well. Oh. And look at that. The game is over. Why did it end like this? Where's the endgame screen? Very weird. Saladin, the last one to resign. John Yang, welcome. You were here? You were on Rage Forest? You were watching these Shrevamtras? Oh no, just as I was saying how Team East was holding so well. Oh man. Oh, these multiple elephants are dying. Where are the is he getting them with onagers? No, I think he just got using basic castles. Look at the infantry attacking from behind. Wow, what an absolute bloodbath. Let's take a look at sent received. I want to see our Saladin. No, he didn't send any and didn't receive any. I thought for sure maybe he was let's take a look at kill count here. Who has the highest kill count? It is Ganji, of course. This is why his score is at 50,000. No need to be disappointed. But this game was freaking epic. Holy moly. Look at Ganji. 2,000 kills. So 3,700 to 25. 3,000. Now, you know what? The kill count is not that different. Unless my math is completely messed up. Let's move on to the next game. This one is 16. Why is this one from 7? 16? Yeah, okay. So these ones were played a little while ago. Let's take a look. Ooh, we're on Fortress. With kings, by the way. So, doing a little bit of exploring with his king is Yo. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save these games. I want to keep going Rage Forest. Yeah, I want to keep going Rage Forest. Let's see who we have. Green, red, yellow. So we'll keep calling these guys west, these guys east. Why not? So let's start at the 7 o'clock position. We've got Valis as the Huns, his teammate Target as the Dravidians, TM Uno as the Incas. So everyone's starting with the Free Llama. And Britain's played by Natch, who is already pinging his corridor here, wanting to make a wall off with 3 villagers and a scout. Opposing them, we've got Ganji as the blue Cumans this time. Ragi as the Japanese in teal. In gray, Ronin as the Vikings. Japanese probably would have been more appropriate with that name. And freaking Andy as the Ethiopians. So what do we have? We have got the Ethiopians opposite the Huns. You know what? Ethiopians with the new Royal Heirs upgrade that they take less damage from all mounted units, ranged or melee. Could be problematic for the Huns. Doesn't matter if you go cheaper light cav. If your opponent's units, his Shotels, his camels are taking less damage, could be problematic. Cumans versus Britons. That'll be interesting. One has speed, one has range. A bit of a situation here in the center. Yeah, John, I'm going to save that game for later because that game with the Kings, the top 8 players, I guess what do you want to call them, the quarterfinals, the semifinals, they all got together, 8 of them, and they played a series of games 4-on-4. So I want to have a special live stream for that, or maybe even a premiere. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Oh man. You know what? Let's see. let's see what they send. For now, our hunt is the one moving forward. Target is the Dravidians. Let's see if Target does any more fun pulls. What does he have nearby? An ox, buffalo, whatever. Then there's a bunch of rhinos here in the center, but to get to them, he's going to have to go through 2 tiger patches. And that's basically it. Not a lot of wildlife so far. 3 rhinos. Oh, this is sour for whichever team was supposed to spawn these guys. Purple trying to get the wall off here. Getting a little bit. And then basically not really getting much else done. Okay, never mind. Now he has 1 villager advantage. Right as I say that, of course, 5 villagers now show up. And now Purple has to back away. There's no way he can hold on. Now he's got to be careful because now Blue is probably going to want to put a wall up here. So Purple is now sending his own units. Sorry, guys. I just need 1 second. I'm just going to refresh my phone. I don't think I'm seeing the chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Blue playing at a bit of a safe middle of the road. Oh, rhinos butting heads. Rhinos butting heads. Okay. Vala sending out 2 militia. As they walk by these rhinos, where are they going? Interesting. It's our Hun who chooses to wall off his base. I mean, I didn't expect the Ethiopian to. Look at this big whole open space. I would usually say if you're going opposite the Huns, having a big open space to maneuver hurts you because the Huns with their cavalry. But you know what? The Ethiopians with the Shotel warriors, the camels, they need a lot of room to operate too, and the Shotels are pretty damn fast. Bit of a fishing industry here for TM Uno. Here we go. Valus makes it. All the way to his enemy's base. House under attack. Ronin doesn't know, realize, or care. Rhino pull. Rhino dead. Looks like the scout managed to get one of the militias before having to run away. Ooh, can he win this? No, he can't. But uses maneuverability to run circles around. And now here we go. Target. Let's see if he can do it. Pull in 3 rhinos. And now hits feudal as well. John, are you singing Mulan lyrics? Imagine that's some like epic poem and I just asked you if you're singing Mulan lyrics. Okay, so purple and blue have agreed to separate. So this is a fairly simple map, except a little bit here to the south where there's some corridors to defeat the Huns. Was it Eddie Murphy who was in that movie? Who played the dragon? I forget. Was it Eddie Murphy? I forget the original Mulan. Around when Mulan came out, I think was the age where I kind of stopped watching Disney movies. I was like a teenager at that time. So my knowledge of Disney cartoon movies basically just extends to the like early 90s to mid 90s. You know, the Aladdins, the Beauty and the Beast. Those ones. Oh my god. The hell was that? Why was she just standing there? Yellow pinging up here saying, hey, There are rhinos for the taken, purple, if you want them. Purple, sending a villager. We'll see how he pulls. He was Mishu, right? Okay, I thought so. Our Ethiopian says, come at me. I'm not going to wall this off at all. I'm just creating a funnel. There is a mangrove here. So good luck maneuvering around that. Green expanding. Purple. Oh no, purple comes under attack here, but his teammate comes to help out. Look at this teamwork, making the dream work here as yellow heads up to castle, helping his teammate out, keeping the tiger at bay. The rhinos, though, purple, don't get too far ahead of yourself. Okay. Somehow, the tiger is now in the back. First volley. First volley. I think he missed one of the rhinos with the town center, right? Oh no, he got all three. And now the eagle attacking the tiger. The tiger spends his last remaining breath on that one villager. What a beautiful pull. What a beautiful display of teamwork by this one eagle who, now proud of himself, huffs it all the way back to home base. What a great display. This is why I love 4v4 ranked games. Jungle Book. The Jungle Book way before my time. Although, have you seen those videos or memes where they talk about, or not talk about, but they show how Disney reuses animations? And so you see, I think the Jungle Book is one of them. The Jungle Book and what was the one? The Sword in the Stone? The one where he pulls out the sword from the stone. They reused basically like 80% of the animations from both movies, or one movie for the other. It's pretty hilarious to watch. Plus, those people at Disney in the older movies, they were kind of sick. They were always like inserting weird sexual like imagery into the posters and into the films. I remember The Little Mermaid. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Ronan here will be able to kill this tiger. And now look at this. Our Ethiopian, our Hun, walled himself in, ceded control of this huge tract of land. And what do you expect? Well, whenever you expected, you are getting siege and villagers. Freaking Andy, I mean, he's got stone if he wants to build a tower. He's got 0 villagers on stone, so I'm not too sure what these villagers are here for. He's got enough wood to build more infrastructure. 2 town centers for our Viking. Army supplies non-existent. We are still 7 to 10 minutes away. Urban myths and creative eyes. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm sure it like happened once or twice, and then people kind of just started making it happen. Okay. I'm really curious why he's bringing these 2 villagers here. Doesn't have it now. He's built a town center, so not enough stone for a tower. Would love to see an outpost out of him to get some vision on green and be able to see. Remember, Ethiopian outposts, no stone and +3 vision. Oh, goodness gracious. 3 town centers for our Britain. 2 extra ones for our Cumin. Teal busy walling himself off from his teammate, just in case. Are there monks? Yeah, green has monks now. Beautiful attack round there. Actually, both players have monks. Yeah, it might be problematic though for green. I don't think Huns get redemption, right? So he's not going to be able to convert these siege units. And where are you going, Mr. Monk, in the middle of all of this, past a villager with Literally 1 HP. Where did that monk think he was going? In any event, Orange spent the last of his stone. So again, not too sure why these villagers were here. No outposts up for him, so the push into our Hunnic territory is over. For now, what is freaking Andy doing? Getting another monk and continuing to prop up his economy. Now a 4th town center for our Cuban, but already a 5th for our Britain. Remember, for the Britons, they're cheaper. Yeah, that knight was super unlucky. Freaking Andy's got a lot of gold. What is this? This is just a... Okay. So is there just one lake per side on this entire map? Yeah, that's sour. I'm not surprised our Japanese took it with their much more efficient fishing fleet, but it's kind of sour that there's only one lake. Fishing fleet over here as well for our Inca. And our Britain, 0 army supply. In a few minutes, we'll see what he does. Natch, not a lot of stone. He's got literally no resources right now. He is full on balls to the wall by the skin of his teeth. He's not even mining gold yet. He's got 0 villagers on stone, 36 on food. What is the game plan here for our Britain? Yeah, the effects of global warming. You'd think there'd be more lakes if there was global warming. And look at this. Viking stables. He made it. I'm hearing a wolf attack something, or a tiger attack something. Oh, okay, finally loses one of these 3 Hunnic mangonels. Monk is moving forward. What is he trying to get? Gets a pike. The pike is gonna get reconverted. Look at this chain of events here. The pike attacking the mangonel, being attacked by the spearman while being converted. Rather, I should say reconverted. Oh no, this villager is so unlucky. Is this the villager that was attacked by the tiger before? Oh man. Now our Ethiopian is being pressed into a Dravidian castle. So then if lakes are shrinking and drying up, then this map is an example of that. Oh my god, gray is just getting so unlucky. And look at yellow. Look at the pinging. He wants to cut a trail right through the forest to strike right into the heart of their enemy's territory. Green, by the way, with this outpost, sees everything that our Ethiopian wants to do. The Ethiopian, though, sees this castle going up. 8 villagers on stone now for him. And our Britain, all of a sudden, 14 villagers on stone, 14 villagers on gold. All of a sudden, economy's getting ramped up. Incas, like I said, 25 to 30 minute mark is usually in Black Forest, or as the youngins call it, Rage Forest, is when shit hits the fan and things start getting exciting. Oh my goodness, the lack of ketchup chips might be the only reason I never moved to the US. How does one live without ketchup chips? I literally try to have them once a week, even if I have to sneak them into the house. We have donut franchises here. We just call them, it's called Tim Hortons. I don't know who Tim Horton was. I'm assuming a hockey player of some kind, a politician maybe, just some businessman. But we've got our donuts. And then we got little tiny donut, what are they called? Donut rounds, donut holes. They're like little balls called Timbits. Yeah, we We do have Tim Hortons. Your friend brings you ketchup chips. I remember when my cousin got married in New York, and one of her friends was a former Canadian. I mean, it seems like half of America is former Canadians. But one of her friends was a former Canadian who was missing ketchup chips. And so my wife and I filled our luggage, obviously clothes and shoes and whatever. We went to New York City after, which we love doing. But half the bag was ketchup chips and the Dorito ketchup chips. Because I don't know if you guys have that in the US. There's Doritos in the flavor of ketchup now. They're pretty damn good. They are pretty damn good. And then when we got to New York, we got to the wedding. The person was like, oh, I didn't ask for these. I don't want these. I don't like these. I think your cousin's just messing with you. And I think it ended up my cousin was the one who wanted them and tricked us into getting, although all she could have done was just ask me to bring them. I would have brought them. I hate Tim Hortons, yes. Tim Hortons is the epitome of everything wrong with chains in Canada. The service is terrible. The food quality is terrible. It is just not great. Oh, John, where in Canada were you from before you moved to the US? Look at this. Our Britain may not have time to get up an army. All of a sudden, his base is under attack. Natch may have spent a little bit too much. I don't think you need 140 villagers if you're playing the Britons. That might be a bit of overkill. Oh, you're from London. Nice. I went to law school at Western, so I lived 3 years in London. Although on campus, not in London proper. I really liked London, Ontario. It was super chill. Good pubs. Good food. Samurai are here. Heel is pinging. He noticed. How the hell did he notice? Was it with this outpost? Yeah. These outposts. This is why you need outposts. Oh, man. Oh, no. Eagles. Elite Incan Eagle Warriors with fabric shields. Extra armor on them. Okay, but they're meeting Cavaliers. Cuman Cavaliers are going to keep an eye on them. First and foremost, get rid of the onager. Bring a villager. Plug this hole up. Oh, you lived from 5 to 10? It literally is a Nidus worm. These onagers. Well, Super Gen, we'll see. It looks like it's a little bit too late. For yellow, I mean, right? Sorry, I made that sound very weird. He was spotted. And now I don't think yellow's going to get much done here. At the same time, we've got Viking Arbalests against Dravidian Arbalests. Remember, it's just their skirmishers and their elephants that fire faster, not their Arbalests. So it should be a 1.7 versus a 1. No, 2. Never mind. Ronin still firing at a 2. And all of a sudden, we've got Cuman Paladins again. 1.56 movement speed is just redonkulous. Here we go. Dravidians are here. Orange has been knocked out of his base. Oh no, our Ethiopian. What army are you building? 3 Shotels. Cataperuto for what? 5 Trebs? Okay, fair enough. I mean, you've got 3 Shotels. They can take out one of these Trebs. This Treb has no HP. Send them out. Send them out. No, don't go after the Arbalest. Just snipe the Treb. Oh, too little, too late. Too little, too late. And now his castle will fall. But Gray is holding the line over here against these Dravidian units. At the same time, though, our Britain is collapsed. Okay, finally down to a manageable number. I don't think he, on purpose, I think he just lost all these units. Now our Inca, Slingers, Skirmishers, Onagers, Halberdiers. Yellow is literally throwing whatever he can, but these Cuman paladins are here. They are the only paladins, I think, in the game that can outrun a trade card at 1.5 movement speed. And I don't know that these longbows are going to be able to hold the line here against paladins. Oh, no. John, that is a reference I don't get. Cell versus Gohan. But at the same time, we've got Hunnic paladins in 2 minutes, though. Oh, lordy. I love that the samurai are on the field as well, fully upgraded. Our Briton, 59 villagers left. He did not escape in time. Blue looking for any kind of infrastructure up here, trying to see is anyone sneaking anything. Yes, he discovers 2 villagers, 2 dead villagers, or rather a third one there to the south. And look at this. This is hilarious. Using the path that his opponent carved through the forest, notices that there's a gap here in between these 2 trees, and now Blue is taking these resources protected by a paladin. Fantastic play. So to the north, Team East is crushing it. To the south, Team East is being crushed. You finished that abridged one, the more condensed version. And look at this. Desperate is our Ethiopian. Gray and Blue both pinging over here. They are about to collapse on all these archers. Our Dravidian maybe extending a little bit too far. Oh, he's gonna get destroyed here. Oh man, that was a sour loss for our Dravidian, but Hunnic paladins not fully upgraded just yet. Yellow is getting War Galley? For what? For this lake? Oh, wow. Okay. So he wants to take down this keep, but the keep has 2,400 HP. And is it Yasama? Yes, it is Yasama. So it's firing 3 arrows at these guys. Oh, God. That was a waste of money for yellow. But he's still here. He's still mining gold. Purple has been completely dislodged, building a very cocky lumber camp, thinking he'll ever get that up. And now Blue is here in Green's base. Oh, things are looking very bad for Team West. Even though army supplies are identical, take a look at the civilian population. 100 civilians up. But Orange is dead. These Dravidian elephants are ransacking everything. Go after the siege workshop maybe first. This snaking path of arbalests moving forward. Orange, what the hell are these villagers still doing here? Besides dying. And just look at this combined Japanese Cuman push. Our Cuman has 53 paladins. There is nothing in this game on the other team at all to stop this. 8 slingers are specialized. They specialize in killing infantry, so they will be able to get rid of these samurai fairly quickly. But against paladins, I don't know. Ooh, everyone's favorite Dravidian elephant archers. Look at that attack speed. They attack as quickly as a Mangadai. To the south, red is pushing in. To the kind of south, red is pushing in. There's a lot of markets here for our Cuman, who is still taking resources through the center. Again, the only paladins that can catch up to these trade carts. But one elephant archer takes a stand. Purple's done. His army is gone. You can't just rely on longbows when your opponent is going pure paladin. Oh, I love Sun Tzu. remember reading The Art of War when I was in high school and thinking I was so badass, and then realizing that like everyone else had also read it. I was so disappointed. Green is now doing to gray what blue was doing to green. And blue is just everywhere with these paladins. I mean, this maneuver with the paladins is either going to win them the game or it's going to throw blue's entire economy off, because he's either playing a brilliant poking strategy, multi-pronged, or he's throwing away a bunch of resources. So far, it looks like it's working. Our Britain's base is donezo. Our Incan base is donezo. I am absolutely shocked that our Incan went slingers and eagles and not Kamayuks. I mean, Kamayuks would have absolutely held the line quite well against these paladins. These are not Frankish paladins. They move faster, but they still have just the basic same HP as all paladins. Santi. Mr. Santi. The last SU are not needed. Just Sun and then the letter T. I mean, Green's trying to raid here, but he's getting fishing ships. And the civilian population for Team West just continues to plummet. The lake is done. These Yasima towers proving themselves to be a little bit too hard to deal with. Oh no, he's getting surrounded with these pike. What? Elephant archers are here. Army supply is not that dissimilar, about 15% only. And a lot of, again, a lot of one side is halberdiers and pike. Although 69 paladins, 77 samurai. What the hell do you do against that? That is some just crazy army. Not only supply, but composition as well. In they come. 39 of them here, which means there's 38 of them somewhere else. Probably still busy, yeah, taking down infrastructure being streamed across the map. Viking pike, I mean, I guess they do come with extra HP. But not even against paladins, I don't know. Finally fully upgraded these Hunnic paladins are. They're taking a bit of damage from these pike, but they are going to steamroll all the way over them. So 2 bases down for one team, a third under attack being red. 2 bases down for the other team, but for now the third is staying strong. So it does look like Team East here slightly edging out. Oh, there we go. Team West resigned. East is victorious. 242 samurais. Let's see the trade. Last time he didn't give us this menu. I wonder why. Maybe somebody just disconnected. Oh, really? Our Cuban was the only one with trade. Fascinating. Green got most of the relic gold. Can't imagine kills were very high. It was not the longest game. Yeah, not the highest kill count. Well, I think I hear my child screaming and crying. So I think today we're going to end it here on a bit of a shorter stream. But hopefully I am able to catch some more live streams in the very near future. They will be back in the evening. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to be back with more live streams. Nidus Worm Tunnel here. Oh man, Rage Forest. This is why I love Rage Forest. After a while, it just, again, just becomes an open map. Oh, exactly, your mom. That's right. I need to go find my idle villager. Did he ever get this lumber camp up? No, he did not. Our Britain just going way too heavy on the economy. And look at that. At the end of the day, he's left with 4 villagers. Oh, no. The samurai are about to kill them. Okay, well, in any event, thank you, everyone, for watching and joining. And I will definitely catch you soon again. Planning to do more and more of these in the very near future, Especially, I mean, check this out. Check these series of games. You have Mr. Yo, Vivi, the Viper, Tato, Cito, MBL, Vinchester, and Hera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games that they played. I don't know if these games are like 20 minutes or 5 hours long, but I am very excited to cast them. And hopefully I'll schedule ahead of time so everyone can have a bit more notice than, hey, I'm live. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Super Jen, John, your mom, appreciate it. And I will see everyone in the next one. Take care.